I'm live on YouTube as well. Okay, if you guys want to see what's happening on the YouTube channel, then you just need to click the link in the Telegram channel. Okay, and then that's gonna take you to YouTube. But you're pretty much gonna see the same thing. All right, you're pretty much gonna see the same thing, and then you know that's that. Okay. But anyways, guys, the intention with these short live streams that I've been doing since yesterday is to just introduce the people who are interested in these systems, like how to use them and things like that. And for those who've already purchased, who are still new, trying to figure it out, this is just that extra help, awareness also on how to use these systems, just to make things easier. Okay, the intention is not to be on here for a long time, like 20 minutes max. That's how long I want to be on the stream for. Okay, let me just check my sound if it's all good on YouTube. Okay, everything's good on YouTube. Let's just get started, guys. So basically, guys, what we do is what I'm showing you today is the 30-minute chart trading strategy. Okay, yesterday we were trading on the 15-minute chart. Okay, with that system. That's the system we use to trade on the 15-minute chart. Now the difference between what we did yesterday and what we're doing today is the fact that these are strategies are based off of different types of trading styles. Okay, so yesterday is more of short term to medium term, which is like scalp trading. Okay, which is like you in and out. You're not looking to stay in the market for too long. And then what we're doing today is a bit more longer term. So it's also like medium to, okay, so it's also short to medium term as well, but toward the longer term type of trading. Okay, so trading with this type of approach, you can find yourself in a trade for several hours or like up to like 3 5 days. Okay, in a perfect situation, I'd like to be in and out of the trade in like 2 or 3 days. Okay, but sometimes you can be in the setup for more than 3 days. Okay, maximum five. Okay, I don't like to hold my trades for very long, but that's generally what we are doing. Okay, guys, if you're looking for a broker, get into my Telegram channel. There's two brokers that you can sign up with. Okay, but anyways, let me just jump into what it is that we're doing. So remember, guys, yesterday we used the system to determine buy and sell trades on a 15-minute chart, and we were using a 100-period simple moving average to filter out the good trades from the bad trades, right? So then today we're going to do it just a little bit differently. We're going to use the same base indicator, the one that shows us the buy entries and the sell entries. Okay, but then now we're not going to use the 100-period moving average. Okay, but then we're going to use an additional indicator on top of this one that will help us to determine the good trades to take. Okay, so in this particular system, right, the first thing is it works on a 30-minute chart, not 15-minute, not H1, not H4, but 30-minute. Okay, so you're going to be trading the 30-minute chart with this particular trading system, right? So now to buy, there are a couple of things that you need to see. As you can see, guys, for those of you who just maybe hopped up to this stream for the first time, you can see that this indicator shows you where to buy. It shows you where to sell. Okay, but not all these buy and sell trades are the valid ones that you need to take. Okay, so that's what we're going to use this basically this red and green indicator here to help us to determine the good and the bad trades. Okay, so let's start with the buy setup. How do you determine a buy trade? Okay, so the first thing you need to see before you even open up a buy trade, guys, this is very important. Okay, the system has to paint like a red dot. I mean, what's that color? A green dot. Okay, it needs to paint a green dot right there. Let me just use this. It has to paint a green dot. Okay, and then usually what happens after it paints the green dot, the market pulls back. Okay, and then when the market now comes to trigger the buy entry, if the buy entry is at the level of the green dot, or if it's above the level of the green dot, that's a valid trade that you can take on a 30-minute chart. Okay, so then when you enter into that trade on a 30-minute chart where it says buy entry, you put your stop loss where it says buy stop loss. You remember what we did yesterday? The same thing. You put your stop loss where it says buy stop loss, and then you use the recommended take profit levels. Okay, and as you can see, guys, I know that you're looking at this and you're like, oh, maybe this is like short time frames. No, guys, each candle here represents 30 minutes of trading. Okay, so these are several hours, about 6 to 8 hours over here, 6 to 8 hours of trading. So had you gotten into this trade, you would have been holding it for about almost half of the day. Okay, So that's how you determine a buy trade. Okay, now for a sell trade, we're going to look at some examples. Don't worry, guys. We're going to look at more examples so that you can be acquainted with this thing. Okay. For another example, let's have a look at another sell trade over here. Hold on, guys. Let me see. I had it open here somewhere. I have a lot of buy examples. Okay. But anyways, for sell trade, guys, it's pretty much the same type of approach. Okay, the first thing that you need to see is you need to see the formation of a red dot. Okay, so what when you see a formation of a red dot and the market pulls back, right? What you then want to see is you want to see the system actually to give you either a sell trade or a sell entry at the level of the green dot or beneath it. Okay, so in this particular case, the market painted a red dot, pulled back, then came back down, and then it painted a sell entry down there. Okay, so that was a valid trade because there was a red circle dot that told us to get ready to buy, and there was a pullback. Okay, then after that pullback got broken, the market went down to trigger the sell. So that was a valid sell trade according to our 30-minute trading strategy. Okay, and as you can see, the market did go down, played around a bit, but then eventually did go to TP1 and then did go to TP2. Okay, so you can see, guys, this requires a person to have a different type of mindset, not that get rich quick type of mindset, but to use this particular method effectively, you have to be somebody who is you're able to hold trades and be patient and allow the market to develop, similar to what we did a few days ago where we analyzed the JPN225 and then it only triggered a day later. Okay, so then you need to be able to hold and wait for the trades or the market to develop so that you can actually trade effectively using the strategy, right? So having patience and allowing the market to develop is a key component in order to make this work. All right. So let's go back to a buy example. Let's look at some more examples on the charts. Okay. So usually before the buy and the sell entries happen, you get this type of scenario where you see a green circle dot and a red circle dot. As you can see, multiple of them painted. Okay. And then simply what that tells you, when you see a green circle dot, that tells you to get ready to buy. Okay. So if you see a buy entry level and you see the price triggering the buy entry level above the green circle dot, that then is a valid trade for you to take. So as you can see here, there was a green circle dot right there and even there. Okay, more painted, and as you can see, the market was pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. Look at that, look at that. I'm just moving it slowly. Boom, right? When it triggered right there, what made it valid was these green circle dots right there. Okay, so then as you can see, the market did trigger that buy, right? When we enter into that buy, we use the stop loss that's generated and the take profit levels that are generated. And as you can see, the market did rise, did rise, did rise, and then it did hit the first take profit. Okay, so obviously when you enter into these trades, you need to have also risk management on lock. Okay, because with these long setups, when you start getting into profit, you have to shift your stop loss, and basically follow the market until the market takes you out. Okay, so let's have a look at some other examples as well. Have a look at another example as well. So here's another example over here of a buy entry. Okay, right there on the right of the screen, you can see that there was a before the next trading day began, there was a green circle dot and a red circle dot. Okay, so when you see that type of thing, you wait for the buy and the sell entry. So if the buy entry triggers above this green circle dot, that's a valid buy trade. If there's a sell entry that happens underneath this red circle dot, then that's going to be a valid sell trade. So we're not looking to sell in between these 2 points. That's one of the things that you are supposed to notice. All right, so then as you can see, guys, the levels painted, and as you can see, the market progressed, boom, then the market triggered right there. That was a valid trade because that buy entry got triggered at the level of the green circle dot. And as you can see right there, the market triggered, boom, 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 boom. Look at that, boom, take profit one, done and dusted. You see, so then now you see what I mean by you need to have patience with this. Okay, so there was that one candle right there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yo guys, this is a lot of several hours. Okay, so if you want to trade with this particular method, you have to be somebody who's willing to hold the trades. Okay, so this is not really fast-paced trading. This type of trading style is suitable for people who have full-time jobs and don't really have time to be looking at charts all day. Okay, for people who are busy doing other things, because not everybody is here and has time to constantly look at the markets. It's just how it is, guys. Some of us get busy. Some of you got kids, you got all these things happening. Okay, so then now this is like when you enter into these trades, you just allow the market to run, and then as it progresses and as it develops, then you start managing the trades just like that. Okay, let's have a look at some more examples. Okay, so this is what's happening right now on the Euro Stocks 50. This is an index, guys. The Euro Stocks 50, for those of you who don't know. Okay, quick quiz, guys. Okay, quick quiz. Now you can see that there's a green circle dot and a red circle dot right there. Okay, now, when are you supposed to sell? When are you supposed to sell and when are you supposed to buy? Are you supposed to buy and sell in between these levels? Or are you supposed to buy above this green circle dot and sell underneath this red circle dot? Okay. Somebody's like, hi, since Tuesday, you promised to have this lesson by 9 p.m. Guys, no, don't get it confused, all right? We have classes, okay? At 9 p.m., I do classes Tuesdays to Thursdays, all right? To get access to that, you have to pay for it, okay? It's on a private platform. I'm not coming live here at 9 o'clock at on TikTok, all right? We have a private platform where we actually do the lessons. We've been doing them. We started last week, okay? So if you want more information on that, you just have to text me either here on TikTok or on Telegram. Okay. But anyways, you can get access to that. So it's not a problem. All right. So generally, guys, when you see the market doing this, and I'm glad that we actually hopped up to the market, and this is what's happening right now. So you can see before the buy and sell levels are painted on the right hand side, you see you get the formation of green circle dots and red circle dots. So what's this telling you? All right, this is telling you that if the market now or the system paints buy and sell levels right there, okay, we are not going to take any buy or sell level that's between these 2 points right here. Okay, that's not what we're trying to do. Right, so then what we're trying to do is we are trying to get a buy trade, right, that either triggers at this level of the green circle dot or above it. Okay, so if the system tells us to buy above this level, that's going to be a valid trade for us to take, and then that's what we're going to do. Okay, and then if the market doesn't go up and it comes down, if it comes underneath this red circle dot right there and there's a sell entry that triggers, that is going to be a valid sell trade for us to take. Okay, so that's generally how you approach these markets with the 30-minute system. Okay, so now let me show you guys another example, okay, because you need to see multiple examples so that you can fully understand what's happening here. Okay, so as you can see right there, guys, okay, let's just pretend that that on the right hand side didn't happen yet, and then there was a green circle dot up here and then a red circle dot down here. Okay, then later in the day the market actually painted the levels. You can see there's the sell entry right there down there, and there's the buy entry right there. Okay, so now what we're looking for is we want to see a trigger, right? You can see that the market was busy playing around. And as you can see where the market currently was, okay, if the market went up above this green circle dot, that was going to be a valid buy trade for us to take, okay? And then now at this point, what we were anticipating is that we want to sell if the market drops and reaches this sell entry right there, okay? So let's just boom, pow, let's move. All right, as you can see, the market played around a bit. You can see that it was busy consolidating in the Tokyo session, and then eventually London, and then US, and then the next day it actually triggered and gave another signal as well. So that signal also was actually valid. So you had two trades. You had this one right here, okay, and then you also had another one over there. Okay, so these were actually two trades, and both these two trades actually hit all three take profit levels right there. So this was actually a nice trade to take here. Okay, this was on the France 40. You can see that the market from the sell entry went down. That's a lot of money right there, guys. Like, imagine these are several pips. These are several pips, guys. Even with the small lot size here, you would have made a sizable profit had you been managing your trades effectively and properly. Okay, so let's keep moving. Let's see what else is out there. Let's look at maybe two more examples. um Let's see, what else can I look at? What else can I look at? Let's have a look at, I don't know which other market. Oh, there was one market that I actually saw, but I didn't trade this one. This is the South African index. Okay, South Africa also has an index, guys. You know, it's not just US30 and NAS100. South Africa also has a index. Okay, it's called South Africa 40. Those are like the top 40 companies listed on the JSE. So it's very important, like interesting stuff right there. Okay, so if you're somebody who knows a little bit about the JSE, you can totally make money with that. Okay, so as you can see, guys, right there was a red circle dot, and then there was a green circle dot. Okay, so then this buy entry would have taken it if this market went up and triggered that buy, and that was going to be valid because the buy entry happened or triggered above that green circle dot. But that's not what happened. The market pulled back a bit, came back down, triggered a sell, and that sell was a valid trade because it was at the level of that red circle dot. And as you can see, the market dropped for several hours. Guys, these are huge movements right here. Okay, these are very big movements. Okay, very big movements, very big movements. Look at this one as well. Okay, so there was a green circle dot right there, which told you to get ready to buy. The market pulled back. You can see that. And then it went back up above the green circle dot, and then it triggered the buy. All right. And then this was a valid trade because it happened above this thing right here. And then as you can see what happened, the market went up for several hours. Okay. So that's what you're trying to get when you are trading with this particular trading system. All right. So anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to come up and show you guys. Okay, we're live. We are also live on TikTok as well. I mean, not TikTok but YouTube. Okay, we're live on YouTube as well. So that's the ins and outs of the 30-minute system. And obviously, guys, there are other things that help you to improve efficiency, like things like approaching the market when it's active. Because remember now, even though you can trade Forex 24 hours of the day, but the currencies themselves aren't going to be active throughout the whole entire day. There's certain times during the day when different currencies are active. Okay, so then when you approach the markets at those times when the currencies are active, right, you have a higher chance of catching the correct trades because the market is awake, it's moving. Okay, so anyways, guys, that's the end of the stream. For those of you guys who want to know more about these systems and the training sessions, you can just send me a DM, or you can go to the link in my TikTok bio. Okay, and then there you click on that, you jump into the free Telegram group, and then all the details are going to be over there. All right, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to come and join your boy. I really do appreciate you guys connecting with me. And then if there's anything that you want to know about Forex, guys, just send me a DM. I'm just a DM away. Have a good evening, and I'll see my students at 9 p.m. Have a good one, guys.